The 2021 Grammy nominations list appears to have driven creators in the Jamaican space to conclude that the awards is snubbing dancehall. We will explore this issue with industry players who understand the inner workings of the awards, including past winners. What happens when the assassin meets Agent Sasco?
Loco.
Well, the meeting will be right here on our stage for you to see.
Can't defeat me, yo, Barrington, me no leave.
Who is Zinthos? For years, he searched for a break in dancehall, but little did he know it wasn't a song that would send him viral.
Peshengwengweng.
Zinthos comes to tell his story.
No matter run away.
Another Who Is story on our stage this week surrounds the artist Zayna.
Oh, let me love you.
Ghetto Splash 2020 goes virtual. The annual concert's founder, Councillor Caretaker Patrick Roberts, and son Jamie bring details to our stage. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be right back.
On Stage with Winfred Williams, Saturdays at 9 p.m. on CVM. So much more than entertainment.
For thousands of residents of Waterhouse, Marvelly, and neighboring communities in Kingston, Jamaica, the Jamaican stage show known as Ghetto Splash is their most essential music event of the Christmas season. This, as the concert serves as a shot in the arm for small businesses over the years, as the who's who of Jamaica's music give of their time and talent, free of cost, on the event stage in aid of the people of the area.
Yeah, big up the whole of Waterhouse.
But like so many other major events this season, Ghetto Splash is forced to go virtual due to the pandemic. Councillor Caretaker Patrick Roberts and son Jamie Roberts join us right now on our stage with details on this Ghetto Splash 2020, the virtual edition. Gentlemen, welcome.
Yes.
Evening again, and thanks to having us, and a great time to your listeners or your watchers.
Well, Patrick, you're always evading me. You're being very evasive, so I welcome you, sir, and I look forward to what you have to tell us about this event. And welcome. Good to meet you, sir.
Blessings.
Are you aspiring to be in politics too?
Not
represent?
No.
No?
Music.
Music, strictly music. Good.
Yeah.
Safer, better.
Yeah.
And it needs serious people in it too, the music. Don't follow Patrick.
No.
Not in how him do music, he might be in them. No, he was a great music entrepreneur, producer. You did everything, Patrick, didn't you?
Definitely. What you call it, you go through the three, what you call it, the ungrateful things in life.
You shocking
guys.
guys.
Music, sports, and politics.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, sir, so the community, what is, to talk about that, because I don't know, this is virtual. How do they benefit from a virtual event?
Basically, first and foremost, the whole concept of Ghetto Splash from the inception in 1989.
Yes.
And that was long before, or a few years before Jamie born. And the concept was a give back to the community. So we started it in Craigtown, where Shocking Vibes started its production house. So after several years, we outgrew Craigtown, and in 1996, we took it to the National Hero Circle, that we had over 50,000 people at that event. And on stage, we had the then Most Honorable Edward Seaga, the Most Honorable PJ Pattison, and the Most Honorable Bruce Golin. All three from the three major political parties at that time was on stage to
Together.
embrace the production and feel the vibes of the music. Then in 2012, we took it back to Waterhouse, where we'd have to give it a more open space of the stadium.
Yes.
And that basically where I am the political representative in that community as a councillor. So Ghetto Splash basically with the artists as a give back for their talent, because most of these youths, they crave for the artists them. They
Yes, to
watch
see them in the flesh,
and them
to
see
be
them,
close
but
to them.
not to can be paid for an event to see them.
Yes. Cannot afford it.
They can't afford it. So that was the real concept of the event. And I always said to most of the corporate entities and companies that we ask for sponsorship,
Okay.
do not see Ghetto Splash for the name, because I think the name Ghetto Splash is having an impact in how we get sponsors. Because I think most of these companies saying, oh, Ghetto Splash probably it's a mediocre thing. But I always say to everyone, and most of the persons who watch the show can understand that Ghetto Splash is no different from
Any other splash?
any other splash.
The big splashes.
The big splash shows. It's production-wise, it's of the highest of quality.
Oh, yes.
Highest of quality. But the only difference between a sun splash or a sunfest or jazz and blues or any one of these shows, one is free, but you get the same production.
Yes. So they could use it as an opportunity to give back themselves.
Definitely.
Corporate could use their sponsorship
Basically,
and
because
their giving back.
in most of these inner city is more loyal to products than any other
Oh, yes.
entity or other individuals outside there. So the inner city is always loyal to any
Brand who support
brand
them.
who support them.
Yes.
And one such brand is still benefiting from Ghetto Splash, because we started out with Boom Ghetto Splash.
And Boom still with you.
And Boom is still a #1 product of the inner cities.
Cheers for them. Cheers for Boom, Richard. That's good. That's very good. So that's the community side of it. So the people benefit from actually enjoying the
because
concert free of cost.
It's a twofold benefit. One, from the small entrepreneurs
Yes.
who supply their wares, basically the con man, the sweetie vendors, the all of those small cane and chicken, pan chicken and all of those stuff. And then the second one is the entire people from all walks of life
Yes.
that come to enjoy the show and see their favorite top artists that they can't. Imagine having a Sean Paul, a Beanie Man, a Shaggy, a Popcorn on the same billing.
Big. Must be
It must be. And
must be
you know,
very exciting
Definitely.
to these people who normally can't get to go to the big shows,
see a big show.
to Montego Bay, to some fest, and,
Right.
and to afford, even if it's in their doorway,
Right,
the entry cost for these events.
Right, and the greatest thing is that the artists them really support and believe in it. And I just make Jamie is the one that coordinates the artist section,
Yes.
while I do the overall, and then I have like Shari, and now we're bringing Fogo, and we have Nigel Staff, and we have Kelvin from Clear Sound.
Well,
really,
Jamie, jump in and tell us who is on it. Who is on
This
it?
year, well, basically we have Tommy Lee, Beanie Man, Shaggy, Jamil, Quada, Diane, Proper Fade. And then we have few special guests we're not going to announce right now.
And sounds like you don't have a problem getting the support of artists.
No.
No, we have never.
No, because it's basically a give back, where you give back, so the artists them I give back to as well. So them just come give a 15-minute or a 10-minute, depends on how it go.
Yes.
And them come all a vibe.
And this will be virtual, so it can be watched free of cost
Yeah.
around the world, anywhere you are in the world, is it?
Definitely.
Yeah, no.
Because the show is always a free event, you know. So we're still hoping that one of our major communication entities still come on board.
Okay,
Because
that's
we
what
have
you
to reach out to them
Because
But
you
I
just
think
don't have
probably
cash.
after
You don't have
Onstage-
money to do
yeah,
this.
So probably after Onstage here on
You
this
will get a
weekend,
call. I
Probably
hope.
I will get a call.
I hope you will get some calls, actually.
Right.
For the support, to support you on this venture, because, you know, it's a terrible year for all of us, including corporate.
Including corporate. Because
man.
trust me, one of our main persons who was always for us from 2012 is Joe Magnovich. Down south.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Joe, and like anyone else, is having serious problem. But we could take the decision not to have it, but we are saying that we never want to make it lapse. Because sometimes when an event lapse, then it take that same or extra energy to really restart.
it.
So we never want to stop. We just want to continue. So hence, Chari said to me, so why we don't go virtually? So we said, okay, let us see what.
Yes, because we will survive this.
Definitely.
I mean, and it's also a time it can bring us together.
Definitely.
It will help us to remember those less fortunate in our midst.
Yeah.
It's a way to
Definitely.
celebrate the people who are less fortunate in our community.
And sometimes out of any bad situation comes good.
Yes.
Because the virtual experience will enter your bedroom, your living room, your personal space, than if we had it this year that you will have to come venture
Physically
to the venue.
Okay. What's the broadcast date again? The date?
It's, we're looking at December, same as
15th.
usual. It's 15th
Third
of December.
Tuesday.
December 15.
Yeah.
And yes, you can follow us. Right here on Stage, we'll have it.
And we definitely have some of the government agencies with us, because we have Chase. Chase is us always on board, Chase Fund.
Yes.
And we have the Ministry of Entertainment, Sports and Culture is fully on board with us. So basically, we know. And great thing about it is that Shaggy helps also with sponsorship.
Oh, nice.
So Shaggy, outside of his giving performance, him using his charity side also to ensure that it's possible.
Oh, wow. That is so nice. I'm sure you've been following the response by Jamaica, in particular dancehall, about the response to the nominations for the Reggae Grammy 2021. Your reaction?
Basically, it's ongoing. It's like a cycle. Every year is the same discussion. Who should be nominated and who never meet the cutoff time and all of them. But our artists and is categorized as reggae, different from dancehall. And basically, the Grammy goes by names who they select to achieve the Grammy. And if you don't have a power-based company behind you to lobby your cause, it's kind of difficult. So when the names of the albums them start stretch out or spit out or selected, they're only a look at the names, you know. Oh, the Marleys, the this, the that. Oh, yes, Morgan Heritage, these are, Sean Paul, Shaggy. So basically, they're going by a name thing. So you cannot feel disheartened if you are not selected. Basically, because again, you have to do your groundwork to be soliciting and lobbying your cause, if that's so important to you to win in a Grammy.
What is your understanding of the level of registration in Jamaica in order to vote, at registration with NARAS, the Grammy Foundation, so that we can vote?
Well, I not really...
People register?
Definitely have a lot of people that registered. But one of the things I do know, in 2002, when Beenie Man won the Grammy, we had the power of Virgin Records behind Beenie Man, who doing the lobbying for Beenie Man.
Okay.
So they put their network on display. Hence, because Beenie Man was nominated 4 times.
So the lobbying means what? Do they get people to listen to the album?
They get people to listen, them get people to put out that the name Beenie Man can be more household, because you have to go by a household name. And outside of listening to Beenie Man,
So Virgin
Beenie Man
literally
Beenie Man have
run a
the
campaign
greatest of musicians and the production wise. They're not, most of these people who is selecting don't even listen to your album.
Yes.
All they do is just the name.
The votes.
The
But
vote, okay, this person, and it's only 5 selections. Basically, and if you get 150, 200 selections, you only have to buy the 5 names and what you believe is a household name. In this 5, the categories, the 5 selections, I give Toots the edge or Skip Marley the second place. But I think it would have been a Toots as of a more generosity towards the fact that he's now deceased.
Okay. So you have to on your list.
On the list,
At the top of your list.
as the top of
And
the
Skip
list. And
number
Skip
2.
Number 2.
Because he's Marley.
Because he's Marley.
Well, gentlemen, it is a pleasure to have you on our stage, and we look forward to this event. All right, then stay with us right here on stage. Still to come.
I'm afraid to go outside.
Another who is on our stage this week is an artist by the name of Zayna. And she too will be here to tell her story.
This something what me bring us up. Peshengwengweng.
You know that slang. Well, meet the guy behind it. And later,
Sasco or assassin time.
Agent Sasco meets Assassin. We'll be back. Another who is story on our stage this week surrounds this artist.
Boy, let me love you.
Zayna Runaway. Right now, in front of me. Hi, Zayna, welcome.
Hi.
Okay, so just jump in for us and tell us about where you are now in music. Where would you say you are now in your musical
Okay,
quest?
so right now, I just released a single, my debut single, called Runaway. Currently, I'm a supporting vocalist for Coffee.
Yes.
So that's really most of my life, like doing supporting vocals for different artists here and there, touring. But obviously not right now, so.
So the track you are about to drop for us is called Runaway, hence
Yes.
me calling you Zayna Runaway.
Yes.
So let's go to it right now.
All right.
I'm afraid to go outside. Losing faith with all this prison time. And my life cries as I pass by. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Walking through this dusty town, covered up, face turned down, hiding in the crowd. I can't breathe out loud. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Get away. Get away. Run away. Run away. Yes, me did want a little more time just to start out my life right. Now go like got a lot of things on my mind. I had to see with my mind's eye, so me just meditate and separate from frustration. No hesitation. Now contemplate one can't or can just do the damn thing, man. No matter run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Get away. Get
Run away. Did you see that switch? Wow, the dancehall style just Oh, wow.
Yes, yes.
What have you been saying about this song?
Well, the most I've heard about it is that it sounds like something that could be a movie track.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of persons are saying, why is this song not in a movie?
This feels like drama, you know.
Yes, yes. I felt like I was watching a movie just now, to be honest.
Yeah. And I don't know that, you know, you have to be keen on watching to know that it's you. You're switching like that. That's incredible.
Thank you.
You know, I know that some people do sing J and DJ and sing, but you're just so natural. The bad girl style and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I mean, I switch, I double, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just my musical background. I've been listening to so many different genres of music ever since I was younger, you know, growing up. So, yeah, I'm just experienced to all of them.
Okay, so explain this moment for us then. In your quest, is it the moment for you? You feel? Right
Yeah,
now?
I believe it is the moment for me. Honestly, you know, it's been a while since I've been doing, you know, supporting vocals for artists and stuff, and I feel like this is now my moment to step out as a soloist.
Yes.
You know, it's been my dream like ever since I was 3 years old. So, I feel like it's finally coming to life now.
All right, so let's walk from that time when you were 3. Where were you born? And walk to right now for us.
Okay, so I am.
And you don't have to run.
All right, no problem. So I am from Stonehill, Kingston, Jamaica. That's where I grew up. My daily life was basically just going to the river, you know, with my guitar, reflecting, thinking, singing, writing, stuff like that.
So you play?
Yeah, I play a bit of guitar. You know, I'm no professional, but you know, I do have some level of guitar skills. So ever since I was 3, like I said, I knew that singing was what I wanted to do. It was always music. Like I dabbled in different aspects of the arts, like dance, acting, you know, even visual arts to some extent, because my father is a graphic artist. And my mother actually does ceramics. So, you know, I've been experienced through all the different art forms. But like in prep school, I used to go to Our Lady of the Angels prep. That's where I first started, you know, going out, doing singing, because I was a part of the choir. So we did like music festivals and stuff like that, you know, school festivals and stuff like that. Then moving on to high school, which is Holy Child High School. Also, I did JCDC festivals there. I did All Together Sing. And I feel like that's where my musical ability really started to grow. And from there, I went to Edna Manley College. Because, I mean, you know, once you're in high school, you're kind of figuring out what you want to do. But, of course, I always knew that I wanted to do music. Okay. So I decided to go to Edna Manley College, where, of course, I got most of my opportunities in music. Like singing for Coffee and touring, Chronics, even Daniel Caesar. So from there, it has been a journey, trust me.
So the confidence, the full confidence now, solo artist confidence, came at what point?
To be honest, I've always been confident as a soloist. Even though I do supporting vocals, I do other solo gigs and stuff.
You knew all along that you have it.
Yeah, people are used to me actually being a soloist on stage, separate and aside from a supporting vocalist.
All right, so is this record just a record? What is it? A project, a special project, a wider project?
It's a project. So it's under the Trifactor label. And it's a co-production between myself, Tara Johnson, and Kalex.
There are so many great artists coming out of this. I hate to bring up no COVID, right? Because more and more we're meeting artists, and it seems like COVID is impacting the way people perform music, the way they write, the way they create.
Indeed.
Is it?
It is.
So with you?
Definitely. I mean, if you listen to the song, you know, if you listen to the lyrics, you'll see that that song was specifically wrote based on what's happening now.
Yeah.
You know, during the lockdown in 2020, even things that were happening in America, like police brutality, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement, all those different things you can hear coming out. And even in the video, if you watch it, you can see there are subliminal messages. Yeah.
Okay, so where do you go from here?
Well, I have some other projects that I'm working on.
Yes.
You know, but I can't reveal too much now.
Okay,
you know,
no, that's fine.
Surprise.
That's all I want to hear, that you're recording, you're busy, doing more things, because it'd be a shame if you don't get the break.
Yeah.
Well, my dear, we hope you get to run, eh?
Yes.
We
Run
hope,
to my dreams.
we hope you get to run.
Yes, yes.
Zayna, thank you so much for coming and sharing.
Thank you.
We look forward to when you come again. Yeah?
Too far.
We look forward to it. I know you're coming back. All right, there you have her in this segment, Zayna. And right now, it's Runaway. Okay? And you can help her to run. Run away from now to a better place in music, wherever you are in the world. Let's listen to this one. Super talented, I would say. All right, and so stay with us right here on stage. Still to come. You know that slang. Well, meet the guy behind it.
Loco.
And later, Agent Sasco meets Assassin. Look at that. For years, he searched for a place in dancehall. But little did he know that it wasn't a song that would send him viral. It's actually a slang from a song. Zinthos comes to our stage right now to tell his story. Zinthos, sir, welcome.
Welcome, Mr.
Blessed love. The COVID don't allow us to shake hands, sir. But nonetheless, welcome. Good to have you.
I have to accept every little thing where from a father God work, a father God work.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, talk about, explain this slang for us.
Well,
what does it mean?
Well, I don't know if you even know Mr. Salon Sylvester, but that's something from the Winchester.
Yeah.
Peshengwengweng. You know the old cowboy movie?
The gun.
Yeah, so we have that little ragamuffin thing about we in the ghetto, but not all of us is our own product. You understand?
Yes.
So I live that like every day, hear those things, even ricochets off the wall. And no one say, yo, I saw it sound, you understand? So I just go so, my gun go so Peshengwengweng, and everybody start running with it like say Usain Bolt.
Okay, so did you expect that to happen though? Did you think that that would be the hook and would be so viral, so to speak?
Well, I not think, you know, honestly, but I tell you the truth what God love. You know, say, the way I see it, Mr. Winford, it is kind of unexpected, you understand? But it take me what a life I've neglected, you understand? So I just have to just appreciate it. You understand? The people that run with it, it's all over Guyana, it's in Gambia, it's in South Africa, it's even in America, Cayman Island, all of those little places where, you understand? All of those big places.
Okay.
You understand?
So the slang is there. Well, where's the song?
Oh, the song, yeah, the song is out already, man.
The song is doing as well
man.
as the slang?
Yeah, man. It's even doing more.
The song is...
We're doing rich, ain't doing poor. We have to just live up.
So I want to take a piece of one of your songs. Give me one that we can play on TV.
Rick and Morty. Yeah, man, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah, man. Weed make me frost like some banana bus feel like fatty as scale fish every day. We out here, mesh marina, glina in a back pocket, cold beer in a hand. Like curfew, me make the road clear.
Weed make me frost like some banana bus feel like fatty as scale fish every day. We out here, mesh marina, glina in a back pocket, cold beer in a hand. Like curfew, me make the road clear. Out clear like Ja Vinci, life having me girl like a dingy. Me fly not gingy ballet and bingy thugs, them a me linky. Me burn your skin for your black out the history. Two black youth in two black suit, them and the Glock shoe, the Maggie with the spin barrel, and on a cock suit. Pluck out the eyeball like how me deal with jackfruit. Foof and him a call the same tall, the same shot. And because me is an artist, me not bound with attitude. Girl want boom it up, real bad man blues. Like Rick and Morty, me have them confused. Me run every part of the road like a mongoose. But remember this, so we no response. Remember say fi keep it distance, man we on your foot. Mass big pants so you breathe. You swear check it up a pistol. We no response. I remember say they keep a distance, but we on your food. Mass big pants on your this. You can't live long. Me frost and lean and codeine, never green protein. The inner my bloodstream, me take the grabber from it. Pouring, put it back, no girl not hotter than it. Get the weed board, yo, Tito fly the ratchet. Me nose feel like me just get a thump in it.
Right. That one is Rick and Marty.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Wally more.
Man and flow wicked. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, that's sounding like so much more where that came from.
A lot. Wally, a scully.
Yeah. And
Yeah, but-
and so how well is this done? This has been out for how long?
For 4 months. Fanatics, them, Stylo G people, them, Nicki Minaj people, them reach out to me. You understand? And said, them have a reading for me. And I'm like, overwhelmed. I'm like, really? Let me check it out, a real thing. So it's a deal thing. So that's how it
You're full of rhyme, bro.
Yeah, man, for days, man. You understand?
Okay, Reggie. Well, there's no question about your talent, Reggie.
Zeus.
So, with you now getting the attention, the exploitation of all the attention.
When?
This is where it rhyme too.
Peshengwengweng. So say, man, I shoot, and I'm going for lyrically.
All right, so tell me about what's wrong with your eye?
Well, if me tell you, I tell no lie. Mr. Winford, me I go tell you why. All right, you see, me was on a work site, you understand? And me never like talk about it, but you don't know. Me there and me alive and me I see what the other one. Ever hear if one is deaf, the other one is stronger. So that's what's going on with the third eye, you understand? So me I say everything like a bird eye. But I'm going to get down to the, you understand what's going on. But they're on the site and me and my brethren, them I bring in some cement. When we bring in the cement, them, it's like my brethren put down them, go for the second chip, then put down again. Hey, when the people say cheer that, you know, just know so something like that for real, you know. Because that's when I go for the third cement and put down so. Yeah, so when I look up, something scrape my eye, you know. Scrape my eye, literally.
Wow.
I wonder why. When I check it out, it's a steel and it's very sharp. Very sharp and it slit it. You understand? And we got doctor. You understand? We go all of those places and then Father God work his graces and then make everything all right now. I now see it all tight like, you understand? But me I see like white filter over everything. But I'm okay.
I can understand why you wouldn't want to talk about it. I totally understand.
Yeah.
Because it's like reliving that moment. Eh?
Yeah, man. But me have to make my fans them know what's going on. My people out there love me. Even though who don't love me, understand me cool with that. Them have to know what I want.
No, man, that is not making a difference, my Reggie.
Man.
Still a good-looking youth.
Yeah.
Saying?
Yeah, man.
All right, so talk your journey to here for us, because you're from where I come from.
Yeah, man.
Up in St. Andrew.
Lawrence Tavan.
In Lawrence Tavan area. Which particular district are you from?
Oh, well, Unity.
Unity?
Yeah, Unity.
Okay.
That's the opportunity.
And I will declare that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Viewers, I didn't know. I became aware of his coming from the same area in St. Andrew where I was born and raised. So talk about that for me now. You say ghetto. Do you call up there ghetto?
Well, all right. Why that's a ghetto? All right. Poor people themselves are like ghetto within them.
Ah.
You understand?
Okay.
So, I grew in Papinto. That's ghetto. Particular said thing. You understand? It couldn't be country or whatsoever. Yeah, you couldn't see one river down there's a ghetto from a port.
Okay. So the journey now, for how long were you trying to find a place in music?
All right. Me I do this from a tender age. From a greater and blender age. So you know how long them they make. You understand? So from me was like 11 years old. Me never even know say, you understand, the people make me know and my manager named Dingy make me know. And I say youth you're hard, you know, you understand, because me used to work at like Yui, you understand, and I was that Andy man in Andy restaurant, in Miss Andy's restaurant. So one bag of Andy, you understand? So I even bring it to like life to know, say, yo, you know what, I look at motivation more and I say, if you get a youth out there, just know you can do this too. If you have the talent, just stay out of violent.
At what point did you make the transition from a search to an actual recording artist?
I'm going to tell you, I was recording for like literally 12 years now. Yeah, man, I'm 26 years old now.
So you were recording with whom?
I was recording with like Greg Fusion. I was recording with even Bounty Killers, producers. You understand? You have Emmy, you have Nassau, and you have Chris David. Yeah, man. So, you understand? We used to ping pong around there. You understand? Even cheers around there, not just ping pong. So, from there, my development just.
Okay. And this is your breakout officially now?
Well, only God can tell you. But, me know that me can do it.
Yes.
I must have break out. I could have break in because if it's a break in, wouldn't be a thief.
Yes.
So right now, me just is a entertainer, Mr. Whitford.
Yeah. So your team at the moment, those who are guiding you now, are they from your past or new?
Me I suffer like from a age way, you understand? Very tender, as you say. So yeah, a Dingy is like my father right now. My father, my real physical father died, you understand? 2012.
Oh,
you understand?
sorry, man.
Yeah. And this person that I start to work with, his mother, and then I get to meet him and I start DJ, and then he say, why you sound so tough? You with me have rhythm, and because he make rhythm too. Melanistic music, big up. You understand that him own melanistic music, him name Dingy. That's why I say Dingy, tell the eater sit down, drink till me favor the rum, or me look splash liquor, paid up become Winford, girl a bubble, but I no bubble gum, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear me say Dingy, me I come from him, my talent I come from him, he motivate me, he inspire me, you understand? So me appreciate every little thing he do, so big up himself till he can't big no more. Yeah, that's
okay, so he's still a part of your team and still leading.
Yeah, man, it's the manager.
The production.
Yeah, it's the manager.
And the management.
Yeah.
So how ready are you now to exploit Wagwan?
All right. R-E-A-D-Y. That's all I need to say.
Yes.
Very ready.
Saying to go anywhere, this will take you.
As long as I know it.
Well, that sounds good. You know, I'm going to leave the rest until later when I give you a chance to develop and to enjoy this and to make us proud from St. Andrew.
Yeah, Mr. Williams.
Saying and to really, I like your energy about being focused and your readiness and thing.
Yes.
I hope you will maintain that and to avoid being drawn into anything that will destroy or impede your progress.
Yeah.
But it's great to meet you in the flesh.
For days.
Again, because we met before, but I couldn't make the link.
But I
didn't know it's you.
Yes, you can't go get big and ugly too, and thank God the way I'm looking at you understand? But Mr. Williams, I'm about 14.
You're good, man.
Yeah, man. You know, if I'm about 14-year-old, man, but
yes,
I'm glad to say pick up. No one knows, say, oh, I just said, look at you, you understand? But yeah, one of my biggest motivation to my biggest motivator, I always like look out and I say, Mr. Winford, I must dip on the stage one of the days. I pray every day. Mm-hmm. Pray every day, and there's a God. Nobody can tell me there's not a creator.
But, you know, before you go, as you mentioned that, your family, talk a little bit more about family.
Oh, well.
Your siblings and your mom and so on.
Okay, well, mommy, Christine Benny, she's all right. You understand? She smile all day, all night. You understand?
She smile?
My brother.
She's smiling about your success.
Yeah, man, every
no?
little thing. My three brothers, you understand? Big up yourself. David, QN, you don't know, Father God make sunlight when we was Jewish. You understand? So we just thank God for every little thing. Yeah,
all right.
And my two sons, them, yeah, man. So big up my baby mother, no matter what. You don't give me 2 youth. I have to appreciate that.
Baby mother already, how many? 2?
2 youth, man. Ashani and Jashan.
That's you 2 out.
Yeah,
too early in the youth. You don't wait to more, man.
For days,
just drop one and easy first.
Zeus.
Oh, yeah, go on, so.
Yeah, go on, Zeus.
Anyway, well, all the best. You're a father now, so more reasons why you have to, you have to watch everything where you go on.
Yeah, man, me as a father, that's why I ignore all of the bad energy them. So when them say me mad, me lyrically mad. You understand? Yes. So me just make you know, say, you understand? More bad energy them push, the more them fertilize my bank book, and not them near win further in there my foot. That's what I say. Now if you do no DNA, that's what I say. Yeah, man, I don't know another verse. We have a whole heap of new things that come.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, man.
You sound really, really loaded. Well, we look forward to the others to come, and when you'll come back to our stage, my friend.
Man.
All right, Zin.
Yes, man.
Much love and respect, and stay safe, my youth.
Big up.
Well, there you have him. A big surprise from me, from my community.
Peshengwengweng.
The man Zinthos right here on our stage. Stay with us. Still to come.
Loco.
Agent Sasco meets assassin.
On Stage with Winford Williams, Saturdays at 9 p.m. on CVM. So much more than entertainment.
So what happens when the assassin meets Agent Sasco? Well, the meeting is about to happen right here on our stage. So let's see. But first, welcome, Sir Agent.
The two of it.
Oh, the two of you.
Yeah, man, respect.
The agent seems to have the edge, you know. You know, so the agent have the edge.
Well, the agent have the experience, I guess, and a little more maturity.
Yes.
So, different
Agent
approach,
and
you
the
know?
foundation.
No, assassin is the foundation.
Assassin is the foundation, yes.
Yeah.
And the agent is more mellow, mature,
Yeah.
calculative,
Yep.
rational.
Yep.
The man will calm you down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah. You juvenile, easy. You know,
Easy.
assassin is more youthful exuberance and, you know, a lot of zeal and, you know, just hunger and just fresh and, you know. But,
Yeah.
well, the greatest thing is working on this EP was finding a way for, you know, first of all, define the two properly and then have them work together. So, good vibes.
But you're able to carry both. I don't think this has ever happened before, is it? Where two monikers are about the same and you can build them. You can build Agent Sasco, you can put it Assassin.
Yeah, because, so, like, for example, sometimes people reach out for features and things and them tell me straight, I so want an assassin verse. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, and then, you know, for other times, it's definitely Sasco mission. Yes. And then sometimes, you know, it's a dual thing where, you know, I might be midway in the show and somebody ball out, so they want, you know, a couple of assassin and then we get going. So it's interesting. It's fun.
Well, it's two brands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two brands.
Yeah.
You know. All right, sir. So it's go back and talk a little more about the EP now. Mm-hmm. And what's the balance in it?
All right, so to be fair, the EP started off as a real album project, really. And as a matter of fact, next year we might give you volume second of the EP, or we might give you the full album version of it. Of course, you know, I had to change plans because, you know, COVID. So, but it started off with me trying to, as I said, define the characters and satisfy the fans who said them, you know, they want, you know, some assassin. I want to go back to that. So I have to find a way to have assassin exist in a way that is still in alignment with where I am right now in my development. You know, assassin was born when I was 15 or, you know, in high school. You know, no, it's certainly a long way from that, you know.
It's grown up.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, it's that was the you know, concept, and you know, in working on it, I started to really like realize, you know, where the two really differ, and so, you know, for example, tempo-wise, Sasco is more a slower tempo because Sasco realized that if you want the content to land with the audience that you're designing it for, you have to do it at the speed at which they listen. You can't, you know, I go on, lyrics are throw down left, right, and center, and people can't really hear it. So, you know, so little things like that, the actual, and even the kind of perspectives that you'd find an assassin as a teenager would have versus Sasco with a family and all of that. So it's really two distinct characters, and I invite people to listen to the EP and try to determine when they're hearing who and who's saying what. And then even more so, on the title track, you'll see in the video, or it really look when, you know, the man go at it.
All right, well, let's take it right now.
Future looking back in time. Sasco or assassin time.
Yeah.
Sasco.
Yeah, that's it. Are you
Todd Latte Production.
Well, assassin say me still a kill them. Still a kill them, oh yeah, me still a kill them. Them me still a to the world and me still a thrill them. Still a thrill them, oh yeah, still a thrill them. Never know music could have pay me bills them. Pay me bills them, pay me bills them. No imagine me surprised when me I get the mills them. I get the mills them, yeah, get the mills. 2001 and still dead and me no gone yet. Who better than me lyrically don't ban yet. Sasco you in your backyard garden. Me a road shoot if I the yard and cool young bud cause you no know storm yet. Yes, you full of lyrics but you still can't perform yet. In only one class and you not even finish 6 farm yet. You need to get your first number 1 yet. Well,
Okay, so that's it. That's what happened. Everybody is still alive.
yeah. Don't think. Yeah.
They were arrest. I thought the agent was going to arrest.
No, it's music.
Assassin. And arrest him and take him out. But the assassin is standing firm.
Yeah, man. It was fun. It was fun. Working on that track and
it's a great project. Great idea, Reggie. I love it.
Yeah, man. Respect. So you don't know. It's out now, all major platforms, and we're doing the thing. It's been a great response and great feedback, and yeah, we're looking forward to maybe, as I said, a full-length project next year. But for now, we have these 5 tracks. Big up Sean Paul and a tune named Do Me Thing. Big up Chronics, represent Cranium, No Stranger to Danger. Of course, we have Loco, we have the Loco remix with Bounty Killer, Kabaka Pyramid. And the last track is, featuring Assassin and Sasco.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when next year exactly? Can you say?
No, well, you see, that's the thing now. So it's now going to be kind of like a wait and see where things will be next year, first quarter, next year summer, next year fall, I don't know.
I think that maybe the vaccine will be making a difference by summer. In the world, I don't know where we are, Jamaica.
Let's see. But
yes.
But that being said, putting out a project when we can actually move out the place would be ideal.
Yeah.
This EP was a matter of keeping my word because I tell the Massive I give them a project every 2 years. Hope River was 2018, so with you. So but I'll be working.
And we look forward to it. And in the meantime, we are joining the fight between the agent and the assassin.
Yeah, it's all lyrical.
That's what we should all do. Just enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, man, it's all good.
With this record. It's a bad record. It's funny. And it's well done. Congrats, sir.
Yeah, man, respect.
All right, the Grammy Awards. The nominations are out. And as usual, controversy.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to what you're hearing? Dancehall feels snubbed by the awards. What's your take?
Well, it's gonna be a year after year conversation for a number of reasons. You have 200, let's say, albums come out for the year. You have 5 spots for a nomination. In order for you to fairly, so to speak, nominate, if you have a vote, if you pay $100 and you register and you qualify for vote, you'd have to listen to, 200 projects. Let's say each project is an hour. You have to talk about, so if you start to get down in the details of it, it is what it is. I just say it ago, but somebody I got disappointed every year.
Yes. But don't you think, I don't know that though, that though we are a guest at the Grammy, so to speak, because it's an American award.
Yeah.
And your music must be released
within a certain time
in the United States of America for it to be considered.
But yes, it must be, why? Where is our award? We have a vibrant music industry that reaches the world and, doing so many great things for decades. Where is our award? But one thing we can say, this is our awards and
but
this
we
is how
do
we
have
run
some
it.
and they don't get the support.
Well, for whatever reason, I'm saying, until we can say, look, see our awards run now, this is how we do our things, see how fair it is every year, our awards run, nobody no complain because it's so fair and it's so objective and until that time, what will I say?
And with that, we say so long. From this edition of Onstage, Winfred Williams, and on behalf of all of us, Thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more. Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.